shard to complete that quest. Get quirky. Exuberance. Let's take a bath. Any news? It's not appear to be the case. It's greedy, greedy bastard. Let's go for a random. Maybe build a relationship with someone. Oh, he wants to get to know me. That's creepy. In this context. Gives us appraisal. Nice. If we purify more than one body part simultaneously, we can get better drops. We're only one over. Probably drop some Avarice's Claws. Drop one right there. We got mail. Hidden treasures. Filled with the immoral measures used by a certain group of people. I've already memorized its contents. So I actually want to go to the smith and see if that gives us something new to craft or upgrade. Hi, Avalona. You a little bit late to the party? The White Fox Naginata. Definitely have to make this. So the White Fox set is basically an Omnio set. Oh, did you get sick from anything, or just you happen to be sick? Now you'd think the tome would be used to upgrade Shusui's hat, but that's not the case. Well, that can't be helped. Who's that new girl? Rivals in love. See what this gives us. Money.
IBS sucks. Gabby has that same thing.
A training child. Flame of Man's Realm.
Flame of Man's Realm. That sounds like something from like some fucking RPG. You have to track down 8 of them and save the fucking kingdom or some shit.
I guess I have to blaze it.
Proverbial Snoop Dogg joke. I'm sorry. That stuff's really bad. The only stress condition I really get is I get terrible headaches.
I'm just double checking all of the items and shit we need.
By the way, Bradley, before the end of the night, you need to log into Destiny.
Why?
I've completed a bunch of clan shit this week.
Okay. Guess I should pick a mission before I try and leave. Yeah, I'll do this one just because my tank goes down. I'll bring Hayatori.
Should save your Tenko. Why did I think Hayatori's weapon was called Flower Blades?
Straight up 10 out of Tenko there.
Did you hear me?
I did. It's one of the
Why
D
did
flower
it
blades.
that to me? I mean, it's your Tenko's least favorite weapon.
Like, you totally missed the part where my Tenko was turned into a giant Oni. I had to slay it.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww. That's sad. Did you have Hayatori with you? Did he cry?
He did. He was going to sacrifice his life for the Tenko.
Really?
So, this weapon's good because it hits multiple body parts. It's bad because I have no idea how to use it.
Oh, so it's bad because you're bad.
Yep.
I'm gonna go blame it on the weapon then.
It's definitely the weapon's fault for not being user-friendly.
And I'll blame it for your own iniquities. You're user unfriendly.
It's true.
As I was saying, for doing the rest of...
Yeah.
Okay.
So Tenko's buffing the shit out of me, I'm pretty sure.
There you go. No, for doing the rest of Anna Bray's missions, you get a really good hand cannon out of it.
I might have gotten that one.
Like, has no recoil whatsoever. But it hits like it does. It's really good.
What's it called?
Find it here. The Icarus HCV 1.01.
I think I have that one.
It's really good. I masterworked it immediately. My cat wants to make me feel better, but keeps trying to lay down on my belly. Ouch. He's trying, though. Give him some credit.
Just trying to expel all the foulness.
Why, cat, why? He's trying to help. Cat be like, don't worry, I help you. It just might. Might be helpful.
Wow, this thing's super annoying. It's not breaking very well. You just have to grab some Depends. Oh, you scum. I was just about to unleash a fountain, and it's like, hey, how do I knock you down instead? I was like, how would I cut you up instead? We might actually be lucky enough to get to finish the entire enemy before the next one comes. I know where it's going, but it's being kind of stupid about it. Stop running about. Nice. So you send out a shockwave blade. Still has a chest plate, but we can probably fix that. I think it'll actually die before I get to take out its chest plate. I think, yep, there it goes. No chest plate. That's no good.
At least you finally got good. My lord.
Oh hey, an Onyx Wing's attacking. Who would have thought?
Good luck with that shit.
Yeah, it was uncannily agile. You already broke it.
Surprised at this point it didn't break you.
It was a wing, so it looks like we didn't break anything, but we definitely broke part of its wing. Ah, horse garbage.
Horse garbage. Never heard that one.
This isn't
I
public,
mean,
it's private.
well, I mean, it all depends. If you're asked, I mean, you don't get arrested for public indecency. I mean, it'd be a much less of a charge. You wouldn't even get arrested for that. Maybe you might actually just get a ticket.
Not in Ontario. Women can go top. Women can totally go topless in Ontario.
Yeah, but
It's
if a man's removing it without permission, or even with permission, I don't know.
No,
I can't claim.
it's totally within the realm of legality as long as it was not against her wishes.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it's legal for a woman to be topless. It's not like she has
Huh,
to.
that's
It's not like
interesting.
she has to take off her top inside her house and then leave topless. Just take it
No.
off.
That's interesting. Here in the States, there's like nowhere that would allow that shit.
They have like big rallies for it, and they fought hard to get it, and then no one wanted to do it. So then they have like big get-togethers where people get together at to like bus stations and stuff, and all go topless because no one was doing
I
it
bet
after they
that.
fought hard for it.
I bet that makes for an interesting bus ride.
Yeah. So all like the feminazis are getting pissed off about it when they're the ones who, in the first place, wanted it.
Oh yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, like no one does it, but it is something that you can do. You see it once in a
Damn.
while in Guelph, but like basically no one cares.
Isn't Guelph kind of like I wouldn't say a backwater, but a much smaller town?
It's a university city.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Could you stop teabagging me so someone can come and heal me? This is the stupidest
Good
death
thing you,
ever.
good thing you finished that sentence. So lots at Pride in Toronto. I mean, with that kind of festival, I wouldn't be surprised. That shit here in the States always sketches me out though because they usually turn violent. Like I won't even go downtown with one of those things is going on because they usually turn violent. And I can't claim to understand it. Like, really? I get what you're here for. I have no problem with it. Live your life the way you want. I have no complaints there. But, I mean, why get violent about it? Are they that bad in Canada, too?
Not really.
I was about to say, last thing I think of when I think of Canada is violent protest.
Like, people don't really protest that much. They like do a parade or a picket line, and then they go home and have supper.
And bitch. Just an awesome party for a week with a parade at end. Okay. That could be fun. I mean, like I said, the whole cost, all that, I mean, I'm of the opinion, if you're not hurting anybody, you're not doing anything wrong. I really don't care what you do. Your
Can I like
life's your
not be
life.
super stunned? That'd be great.
Just don't, like, try and force your beliefs on me, and I'm fine. It's kind of like religion. You don't try and force that on anybody, and I'm fine.
Yeah, we did that in pretty decent time. I was worried it might even go over because the battle's been so long lately.
It's kind of funny. Like, here in the States, I feel like a lot of those people make at least the ones in the States. I can't speak for how Canada is with it. But here in the States, they make a lot of those problems for themselves by drawing so much attention to it. Like, the average person really doesn't care all that much. They're kind of the same opinion. Do what you want. Just, like, don't shove it down my throat. when you try and force that shit on people or try and, shout at somebody or yell at somebody or try and get them fired from their job, who don't believe in what you believe, that it starts to become a problem. You create your own opposition.
A flying shadow. There's our other shard.
Am I the only one who's of the opinion that thralls on Mars are like 10 times faster than normal ones?
They might be. Oh, we need the binding rope. Torn uniforms. Steel's easy to come by. We need the lotus. The minium is pretty easy. Keeping track of all these quest items. Pain in the dick.
Questicles.
Rivals in love too. I need a bent baton.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to know why it was bent. Maybe Hatsuho got bored and got her hands on it.
Snapped it right off.
I'm sorry?
Just snapped it right off.
I mean, maybe. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe it was probably you because of how repressed she is. Just like crushed it.
Oh, we actually needed Magatamas. Oh well. They're not too hard to come by. You just can't throw anything out in this game.
So do you work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Ah, Renee's back.
Oh good, she's gonna be in my house.
Well then. Yeah, and I don't know. Even the protest thing. Oh yeah, I'd imagine it's fun. It sounds like it'd be fun. Even the protest thing in some parts of the state here, though, like they still protest in California for fuck's sake. And California is one of the most liberal areas, I would say, in a very good area. Like there are companies in California who have hiring quotas for anybody who is not a straight white male who get bumped up on the list. And they still protest it's harder for them to find jobs. It's like people will protest after the problem's already solved. I mean, it hits a point where someone's not protesting for equality anymore, they're protesting for supremacy.
Pretty much. Wow, these are so heavy. Look at how heavy the night sky armor is.
Oh dear gosh. You're like night ground, you won't be flying anywhere in that crap. Dear lord.
Why do the gloves weigh 70? They're the heaviest part. No, the pants were 105, but still.
I would think the chest piece would be the heaviest bit.
I know, right?
It
Just
does suck. I
do a
mean,
random.
I don't know. It's like you're not even allowed to have a conversation about anything that's not accepted dogma for California these days, or else you get shouted down and fired. Someone got fired for Google for saying the objective truth that men and women do have differences. And he got fired from his position and hasn't been rehired since.
Because there's like that one woman who's an actual Amazon that can bench press like 10 million.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, the thing was, no one was saying the differences were bad. The differences make us who we are.
Yeah.
Every person has differences.
But then people are like, all men are created equal. They're like, that's sexist. All people are created equal, but they're not. If that was the case, then everyone would be exactly the same.
Yeah, like living in Canada. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm sure it's not a bad shtick. No, like my issue is we're all equal in the way that we all have our pros and cons. We all have our benefits and our downsides. Where you have one downside, you probably have something that equals that out. That's where that comes in. Not that we all are the exact same.
Seeing what a real man feels like.
Oh God.
Yeah, catch a
It's like
glimpse of that Tenko.
Ayatori has problems, man. He wants to molest your pet. Can we please murder her? Not Oka, the half-face mask bitch.
It was an experiment in S&M or something.
I guess. Yeah, I mean that's kind of a normal truth, but you guys make up for it in flexibility and leverage. I've seen men twice my size who've been laid out by a woman half their size. Flexibility and leverage. It's not hard. And that's if we're only going off of physicality. Any girls have mood swing due to our... Yeah, I mean, guys have them too. On that particular thing, although I don't know how much it's due to hormones for us. But, yeah, I mean, that also tends to make you guys more emotionally tuned to situations. That's part of where the whole women's intuition things comes from. And there are of course males who are more sensitive to emotion than others, and females who are less sensitive. That's the way things work. But generally speaking, yeah.
'I'm hungry. It's true though, I really am. Don't bring Hayatori next time.
Well then, women can't get mad at men for getting morning wood and all that. I mean,
They get
we'd
so
all
mad
pref-
though.
it's like we'd all prefer if you didn't get mad, but that's life. I mean, if anything, to a certain extent, you should take it as a compliment. A very grotesque and base compliment, but still a compliment.
It is neither grotesque nor base. It is beautiful and majestic.
Okay, I'll drop grotesque, but it is a little base.
The arc of my phallus, with the glint of the morning sun at its peak, is
Oh
majestic.
God.
Anyway, we have time for another mission, so thanks for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, drop me a follow if you enjoyed it. It helps out a lot. If you're watching this on YouTube, the like button helps out even more. Subscribe if you want to see more, and hit the notification bell if you want to know when I post my content. We will catch you next time. Bye now.
You have a wonderful night.